Good afternoon to everybody. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to everyone who's able to join today's webinar presentation. My name is Matthew Louie, and I'm an Applications Product Manager with Intelex Technologies, and currently the product owner of an application that we'll lightly touch on today called Sustainability Performance Indicators, also known as SPI. The focus of today's webcast will be an introduction to reporting on corporate social responsibility, also known as CSR reporting. We'll cover what it entails, as well as a general overview of how you can streamline the reporting process and in turn harness the insights it provides to enhance performance in each of your respective industries. By the end of the next 30 to 40 minutes, you'll hopefully walk away a little more enlightened in the area of corporate social responsibility and how organizations can leverage sustainability metrics to guide decision-making, build more socially conscious and profitable businesses, and the role that our application can play in your journey down the path of building a sustainable business. We'll be taking a what, why, and how approach for today's presentation. We'll first discuss what CSR performance entails and its significance to your respective organizations and the world at large. We'll then discuss why you should embrace sustainability and ways it can manifest in positive changes. Lastly, we'll discuss from a best practice standpoint how you can take the first steps towards attaining sustainable performance. Our first topic of the day is sustainable reporting. We'll cover its origins, its prominence today, and what gave rise to it. And as organizations begin to embrace sustainability as an opportunity to gain a competitive advantage, the emergence of several reporting frameworks or standards has accompanied this development. There are three major players in this arena, and we'll take a brief look at some of the frameworks that govern this domain. Following that, we'll walk through some best practices, the steps involved in CSR reporting, and what you should expect from a CSR reporting tool after which we'll conclude the presentation with a brief question and answer period. So let's jump right in. Sustainability has been defined by the Brundtland Commission as meeting the economic, social, and environmental needs of today without jeopardizing future generations of people and the planet. From that statement, it's very easy to assume that sustainability is purely driven by the needs of the environment. However, that is not necessarily the case. As you delve deeper into the subject, you'll find that the definition of sustainability is not rigid, but really ever evolving to incorporate new and different approaches that improve our way of life. It's generally understood that it has three dimensions. Environmental is one of the main pillars, but it also extends to the economic and social realms. Issues such as poverty have been widely acknowledged as being detrimental not only to the environment, but to society as well. In addition, sustainability has a place in your human resource division. Sustainability ensures your talent pool is skilled and diverse and stays engaged. Likewise, sustainability can be embedded within your supply chain, minimizing risk and the cost of waste. In fact, an article written in 2009 by the Harvard Business Review has gone as far as saying that sustainability is the key driver of innovation. The surge of interest in sustainability spurred the need for a way to measure and track sustainability performance. And thus, CSR reporting, or corporate social responsibility reporting, was conceived. However, simply reporting is not sufficient. It doesn't make you sustainable if you just perform sustainability reporting. It's merely the tip of the iceberg. Reporting goes hand in hand with sustainability programs and corporate initiatives. And the next couple of slides will offer some very convincing arguments as to the value that can be derived from such endeavors. Now, what is a sustainability report? A sustainability report is one that not only provides information on the financials of an organization, but also encompasses other domains such as environmental, social, and governance. As you can imagine, it can be extremely challenging to compile organizational data into a single comprehensive report. And we'll cover the itemized details around that later. Sustainability reporting can actually took root in the first environmental reports, which can be traced back to the late 1980s when chemical companies had some serious image problems. Union Carbide's Bhopal gas incident comes to mind. From these disasters spawned greater public interest in the operational affairs of organizations, and a call for greater transparency. As sustainability has grown in prominence, a similar cultural shift has been observed. So, for instance, sustainability has given rise to roles not traditionally present in organizations. Roles like the CSO or CGO never used to exist in business. Likewise, sustainability has worked its way into our education systems as well. Business leaders are exposed more and more to sustainability training, and the number of green MBA programs being offered has skyrocketed in recent years. Earlier this year, actually, Business Week released a ranking of the top business schools for sustainability. And with this focus on sustainability reporting, it's only natural that there be some measure of standardization. To that end, several organizations have collaborated to develop frameworks to regulate, standardize sustainability reporting. All of them stress accountability throughout the entirety of a corporation's operations, and it means being aware of the magnitude of your impacts to the society and the environment, and knowing all the different facets of your supply chain, ensuring that your producers and suppliers utilize and advocate sustainable business practices. So we're going to cover some prominent reporting guidelines that exist today. Three of the most widespread are the CDP, the Carbon Disclosure Project, the Dow Jones Sustainability Indices, and the GRI, the Global Reporting Initiative. Adoption and reporting under these frameworks is completely at the organization's discretion, depending on what you want to report on and what areas of sustainability you're concerned with. Each of these has a different flavor that will resonate differently with your organizations.